All right, so we got the Gregory Baltoro 65, you know, week-long, month-long type things. That's what you're going to want to use this for. Compared to the Osprey ones, it doesn't have the back vent thing, which I strongly prefer without. Like this, I don't want that back vent thing on backpacks this heavy. It's nice for when it's a small pack and you're just doing it for a couple days, then that air vent is nice. But when you're carrying 50 pounds for 10 days straight, I want all that weight as close to my back as possible. I don't want it hanging off back. So I want all that weight close to my back, and also importantly, that saves a lot of room inside of the pack. Just more space because you don't have that round cutout. You got more space in the back. Let's see, you got pockets right here. You know, these are a little small actually. That's one problem. That's where the Osprey wins. I can't really get my phone in there, or much of anything really. So the back is super rigid. There's one aluminum or steel thing, and then the rest is carbon fiber inside. You got 2 water bottles holders. This one is slanted so you can reach it easy. The one on this side is just straight up so stuff doesn't fall. These front things cinch really nice. You can just crank that in there and all your weight wraps around these and gets put on your hips. I can take these off practically, and the whole weight can be wrapped around these 2 things. They're very thick foam, very comfortable. I've used this for days and days on end. You can kind of see the back here. This whole arch thing really sinks into your back really well, and this whole hip system, like I said, really locks you in. For reference, this is size medium. It says right here, and I'm 6 feet tall. You got this front pocket, just put stuff in there when you're in a hurry. My other pack doesn't have anything on the front, and it's really annoying. Here you can strap tripods, tent stakes. You got an ice axe holder right here. Right here you got one. So if you're hanging stuff off, you got a thing here, 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 here. You know, you have unlimited places to do that, which is really nice. Right here you got your sleeping bag place, and you can either connect that or unconnect that from the inside. So it can be separate or it can be open. And what's great about that is how the whole thing is connected or unconnected, whether or not you attach this. You got another pocket here. You undo the top here. This thing turns into a day pack if you want. There's a belt inside of here, and it turns into a day pack. I did that once. It's kind of neat. You got one on the top here. This whole thing cinches up. If you got a bunch of stuff in there and you're trying to make it tight, you put that in there. You cinch it. You got another cinch here. Undo that. Inside of this, you got one little hangy thing for the water bottle or the bladder things like this. If you have something like that there, if you want to. If here, this is where the carbon fiber starts. This whole back plate thing here is all carbon fiber to save weight. One kind of steel or aluminum shaft thing that goes down the whole backpack down to here. So the whole thing is very firm, very put together very well. And then the great part is right on here, you can undo this whole thing. So you can access the whole inside of the pack without undoing all the straps on the top and without digging through the entire top. You can access any part of the backpack at any time. And that's really helpful. All right, so that was the Gregory Baltoro 65. I use this thing to go to Mount Everest Base Camp. I used it to climb Mount Rainier. When you need to have a lot of stuff and you need a big pack, this is the one to go to. At least this is the one I like. So I got a link down below of the exact one I'm talking about here. They might have actually come out with a newer version that solves the cell phone problem. Check that out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.